What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Independent Experience. I'm IndyXP, and this is your morning market wake-up call for Friday, September 4th, 2020. Of course, it is Free Gold Friday, so that means you get a chance to win a free Utah Goldback, and I'm upside down. This beautiful channel sticker. Make sure you stick around to the end of the video so you know how to get entered in for the drawing for those. Let's go ahead and take a look at the markets and see where we're going to be starting today off at. Gold is up slightly, currently at 1946.34. Silver is down from yesterday's video, currently at 26.92, giving us a ratio of 72.30. Platinum is up somewhat, currently at 919.63, and palladium had a good jump yesterday. It's currently at 23.63.21. In other metals markets, rhodium is up $400, currently at $12,600. Copper is steady at $303. Nickel is at $690. Aluminum is down a penny at 79 cents. Zinc is steady at $113, and lead is at 88 cents. If you guys like gasoline, I know I do, I hate walking, barrels of crude oil are starting to jump back up somewhat. They are currently at $41.61 a barrel. We did not have a very good day on Wall Street yesterday, and my portfolio really showed it. I bought a share of Tesla on Monday after the stock split, and now it's down like 15%. So yeah, that's the world I live in now. But let's go ahead and take a look at those numbers. The Dow Jones was down 807 points, closing out the day at 28,292.73. The NASDAQ was down almost 600 points. It was down 598 points at 11,458.10, and the S&P 500 was also down. It was down 125 points, closing out at 3455.06. So much for those record-breaking days we had seen. If you guys trade in Bitcoin, then you also feel my struggle. Bitcoin took a big old dump overnight, currently at 10,402.74. And if you happen to be a fan of the Utah Goldback like we are here, those are exchanging at $3.22. In today's video, we're going to be reviewing an article that of an interview that took place at the Mines and Money Online Global Connect Mining Conference, the M&M-OCGMC, as we coined it yesterday. This one is titled, Gold is Your Protection in the Economic War on Savers. An economic war on savers is going to push gold prices much higher than $2,000 an ounce, according to Rick Rule, president of Sprott U.S. Holdings. In an interview with Kitco News on the sidelines of the M&M-OCGMC, the celebrated fund manager said that while he is no fan of the Federal Reserve, he sees that they are an untenable position as they try to support the U.S. economy as it continues to feel the significant effects of COVID-19 pandemic. He added that to promote growth, the U.S. Central Bank will continue to be forced to keep interest rates low, and that will drive gold prices higher. Quote, understand negative real interest rates for what they are. They're a war on the savers by spenders. And in a democracy, the winner of the war is foreshadowed, given that the spenders are so much more numerous than the savers. So, from a political point of view, the Fed is doing the only thing that it can do. He said, "I don't see what their way out is." Although low interest rates will support economic growth in the short term, Rule added that there will be a long-term price to pay for all the capital being pumped into financial markets. Rule added that in the current environment with low to negative real interest rates, that generalist investors are starting to pay attention to gold. He also said that the renewed interest comes as there is still value to be found in precious metals and equities. It is estimated now that the market share for gold and precious metals related to investment products is less than 0.5% of total savings and investment assets in the United States, he said. The 3-decade mean is about 2%. My suspicion is that the market share for precious metals and precious metal related assets reverts to the 3-decade mean, and demand for these financial products, precious metals and precious metal related assets, would somewhere between triple and quadruple the largest savings investments market. As to what companies Rule said that he likes, it depends on the type of investor. He explained that investors who don't have a lot of experience in precious metals should stick to blue chip companies and royalty and streamers. However, he added that he said he likes mid-tier companies that are generating very high free cash for the investor with some experience. Although investors could look to gold to protect them from the economic uncertainty, Rule said that the country will recover. Quote, "We will get through this. It won't be pretty," he said. "Individually, we're tenacious. The truth is that individually, so far, we've been able to generate enough value that we've been able to afford our collective stupidity." That's a pretty good line there, I like that. What I foresee is that we do it again, but in the interim, it will be unpleasant. The way that I take into account the interim is by buying gold for insurance purposes and buying gold equities because of the current gold prices. They feel cheap. Again, that was an interview that Rick Rule did with Niels Christensen with Kitco News. So, very interesting. So I want to return back to that quote there he had there at the end. He said, "Individually, we're tenacious. The truth is that individually, so far, we've been able to generate enough value that we've been able to afford our collective stupidity." That should be on a bumper sticker, I think. So what do you guys think? Obviously, we're all in the same community. We all know that gold and silver are going to be the hedge against inflation and our protection for the future. But be interested to hear what you guys have to say about that. Let's go ahead and jump into this. How are we going to win some gold? It's in this bad boy right here. All right. So your comment down below should include the word stupidity. I think that's a good one for today. It was a good quote. So make sure that your comment down below includes the word stupidity. And let me know what you think is stupid. Include the word stupidity, and you'll be entered in for the random comment picker draw on Monday. Good luck, everyone. Guys, I do greatly appreciate every single one of you. And if you haven't appreciated Old Indie XP, go ahead and smash that thumbs up button for me right there. It helps me out in defeating the YouTube algorithms. If you happen to be new to the independent experience and you want to keep up to date on one of the latest and greatest content is coming out, consider hitting that subscribe button right there and the jingle bell so you can stay notified of when all the latest and greatest content comes out. Speaking of content, you can start watching the back catalog right here. There's going to be a video that appears in a box right here. Make sure you check that out at the end of this video. Guys, I've been Indie XP from the Independent Experience, and I'm here again to remind you, if the women don't find you handsome, you should at least find your pockets heavy.